What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Crypto Daddy, bringing you some crypto news, crypto maniacs point of view. Today is October 26, 2024, and I'm going on my lovely 2-mile walk. It is about 7 p.m. in Arizona. One thing I've learned in Arizona, the time don't go back. So we're not on Pacific time, we're actually on Mountain time. So I think time goes back in 2 weeks for you guys in California and in New York or whatever. Time doesn't go back for us. We stay. So starting in the middle of November, we'll be at one head of California and 2 hours behind New York and the East Coast. But peep this out, you guys. Bitcoin hit $68,000 today. We didn't really truly get a Pumptober because you got a lot of tension in the Middle East. The economy is really, really, really weak, even though, the Jerome Powell and them says not. The economy is really weak. What you guys got to pay attention to is these economists and stuff like that. They're paid shills. The U.S. dollar is almost like a meme coin. It has a lot of people backing it, has a government behind it and everything. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are buying commodities, assets, and like other stuff. So only the real poor people are the ones holding dollars. The ones holding dollars are really poor people, the ones $30,000, $40,000 in cash. But at the end of the day, it's like, put that in a bond somewhere and make your money grow. People holding it to a bank with zero interest rates. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. And there's a lot of broke people out there that do that. I mean, I say like this, when I say broke, a lot of people think broke is paycheck to paycheck. Like, no, you're poor. Broke is like you have a good paying job. You may have $20,000, $30,000 in the bank, but you don't know what to do with your money. You just letting that money sit. And while you sitting on $20,000, $30,000 in cash, the banks is playing with your money. So you could be putting that money in a high yield savings account. You could be putting that money in a stock that pays dividends. You could be buying gold. I'd rather have $30,000 worth of gold and sitting in my house or sitting somewhere safe than $30,000 sitting in a bank thinking that, oh, it's safe. It's not making any money. It's not growing. It's just collecting dust. So that's what I call broke. And when you do life like that, which is a lot of people, you end up broke. And that's what these government entities, the Federal Reserve and all these people, this is what they want. They want you broke. They want you poor, honestly. But it's a transfer wealth that they're going to be doing, the Federal Reserve. As far as the transfer wealth, they're going to be moving a lot of the money from the poor people's hands into rich people's hands, because the rich people are going to be the ones buying assets and properties and stuff like that. So that's something you guys got to pay attention to. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter who's in office. Whoever's in office got rich people supporting them. That makes no sense when people go, oh, Kamala Harris is going to take from the rich and give to the poor. Like, that's bullshit. The job to even run for presidency is to see who earns the most money. It's a big time investment for anybody that's super duper rich. Like, look it up. The one who earns the most money as a president candidate is the one who kind of wins. So it's all about who earns the most, who gets the most money donated to them. A lot of people don't understand that. You know what I mean? So look it up. It's real shit. Like, the one job of the president candidate is to earn a lot of money. That's why a lot of people are like, I like so-and-so. Why'd he drop out? It was nobody donating to his shit no more. That's why he dropped out. He ain't got no more fucking money. You know what I mean? So it's all about who's backing you. And right now, cryptocurrency is one of the main backers in both political candidates, Republicans and Democrats. So you got cryptocurrency that's really out here pushing for the next president. But that's what you got to do, though. A lot of people don't realize the people who sit on a board who got the biggest lobbyists are lawyers. Lawyers got one of the biggest lobbyist groups on Capitol Hill. So if you didn't know the news, last week, Pennsylvania put into law that it's illegal to custody that civilians, people can custody their own Bitcoin, which means they ain't got to go through a bank. But people been doing that. But with the government, it's not legal until it goes through the government. Anybody who's at home watching this video, You could be with your girl for 15, 20 years. If you legally don't get paper and documents signed, you're legally not married. Same thing with like children. You and your girl have kids. Nobody has custody of the kids. Y'all just living with these kids. You're responsible to take care of these kids, but nobody got true custody yet until you go to court and you put it with the court. Then it's legal custody. You're legally obligated to take care of them. You're legally obligated to do all this. But as far as custody, if I have a kid with a woman, I'll pick them up, never bring them back. First thing they're gonna ask is, do you have documents that says that he kidnapped your kids? Because no, it's a domestic dispute. That's something y'all gotta get into, go down to the courts. So now in Pennsylvania, it's legal to hold your own Bitcoin. So that means it's gonna be illegal somewhere else where you can't hold your own Bitcoin. Make it make sense, you guys. They're making things that you can do naturally legal and illegal. That makes no sense. It smells like fire out here. It makes no sense. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. But they're doing it. Why are they doing this? Because you're getting people like Michael Saylor, who's starting to become a real Bitcoin bull, but he's trying to protect his investments, so he needs some kind of regulation. He needs the regulation. He's like, I think the bank should hold the crypto. I think this and that, because maybe he doesn't hold his crypto. Maybe, somebody else holds his crypto, and they getting paid a percentage to hold it. If you holding billions of dollars worth of crypto, yeah, you're gonna pay me too to keep it safe. That's just what it is. They got something called the Fair Accounting Rule, which starts January 1st, 2025, which is a bill that Michael Saylor worked really hard to get. The Fair Accounting Rule is basically, if you hold Bitcoin or something on your books and it goes up in value without selling it, you can count the gains. And if it goes down in value without selling it, you don't have to count that as a loss. So right now, a lot of people got to count what the losses on their books. So say if a bank invests in a bad company, and the company at the time of buying it was evaluated at 20 million. And then let's say they do their whole reports, their income reporting, their quarterly reporting or annually, or however they do it, 3, 4 months, 5 months, yearly, whatever. And let's say that 20 million valuation now is like 5 million. They got to count that as a loss on their books. Even though they didn't sell it, they still have to count that as a loss, so it look like they're not in profits. So with the Fair Act accounting rule, it's only for businesses though. They could put the gains that they made and put it on the books, and they could put the losses on their books. So they want, so it's to make it look fair. Like, hey, you know what? I got 10 million things that I didn't sell. I got $2 billion of stuff that I didn't sell, but you won't let me report it, but you want me to report the losses. So that's starting January 1st, which means, it's a fair accounting across the board for, so a lot of people are going to start holding Bitcoin, because a lot of times people don't want to hold Bitcoin, big companies on their books, because Bitcoin is super volatile. It goes up, it goes down. So a lot of people don't want to hold it, so they don't put it on their books. But when this rule takes place, January 1st, 2025, which is right on time for the crazy bull run that's about to happen, a lot of companies and stuff like that are going to start buying, put it on their books, which is going to make Bitcoin super duper hard to come by. I keep telling people, I've been saying this for the last 3 years, don't be surprised when when all the exchanges don't have Bitcoins. That's going to push the premium up. Are they going to make it to the point where they're going to be like, you have to buy a whole Bitcoin? Somebody like, oh, you can't do that, they can't do this, and that ain't what Bitcoin's made for. That's the whole purpose of scarcity. That's the whole purpose of scarcity. If you can't get to it and everybody else wants it, that's supply and demand, bro. So I see that in their future. Another thing I want to talk about, Solana. I'm gonna end the video real soon. Solana's blockchain is going crazy because Solana has a bunch of memes. There's a meme called GOAT. That thing is up like 1,000%, which is like 100x. GOAT. But the coin I hold, that I'm invested in, is Radium. It is basically the decentralized exchange on Solana. Bunch of liquidity. I actually put up my little bit staked on the Phantom app, the Radium coin. I bought it, it was about 60 cents, maybe 50, 40 cents. It's trading about $3 and like 50 cents right now. Like 350, 349. That's a cool, what? 4 or 5x? No, like 3, 4x? No, like a 6, almost like a 6, 7x. Almost like a 6x, you know what I mean? Throw a few hundred in there. You know, now it's sitting on close to like sitting about like $2,000 in there I got. Like at right now, valued at like $2,000. Just from a few $100s. And I did that, it took me over a year. Bought it like last year. But decentralized exchanges is where's it at, because this is where all the money gonna be. And a lot of people don't understand that these meme coins make a lot of money. Like a lot of people don't realize Coinbase didn't have Dogecoin. You could buy that on Robinhood. Robinhood had Dogecoin before Coinbase did. So when you're sitting around and you waiting on these centralized exchanges, sometimes you miss out on a whole lot of money. And you know your boy Crypto Daddy don't believe in missing out on a whole lot of money. So, you know, you guys got to stay tuned on to the Solana blockchain. If you want to download the Phantom app wallet, it's called Phantom Wallet, Phantom, Phantom. It looked like a ghost. It's a Solana wallet. You load it up with Solana. You use Solana as like money, and you type in Radium. As far as what's that? If you guys want me to do a video, hit thumbs up, like, subscribe. But I'm gonna finish my walk. Let's listen to some tunes. Oh, another thing too. Last note. Me and my wife just got pre-approved for this crib. I said it yesterday. We signed all the paperwork. We turned in the money. We got approved for a USDA loan. So closing date supposed to be December 10th or December 11th, 2024. So fingers crossed. Maybe we'll do a home tour. Show you guys where all the magic gonna be happening as far as the crib. So got that going on, you know. Stay positive, stay friendly, say your blessings, eat your vegetables. Crypto Daddy out. Peace.